Desert today.
She's revealing the secrets to a long and healthy life from those so-called blue zones, or 5 places that are home to the longest living populations. On Tuesday, Maria, you took us to Greece.
That's right.
This morning, we're heading to a special corner of Costa Rica.
Yes, it was really fun. And so what I found in Costa Rica was a lot of fresh and healthy food and some colorful characters, including a frisky 100-year-old cowboy.
Dan Buettner is on a mission to capture a way of eating that's disappearing.
Arguably the greatest diet ever invented by humans.
I've joined the National Geographic explorer and author on Costa Rica's Nicoya Peninsula, famous for beautiful sandy beaches and exotic wildlife. But we're here to meet some of Nicoya's most remarkable residents, the humans that seem to defy the limits of age.
There's only about 1 in 4,000 people make it to 100 in America. In this area here, you have about 1 in about 250. We're going to see a very special centenarian. He doesn't exercise. He doesn't take supplements. He drinks a little bit. He loves the ladies.
Is this him?
There he is, yeah. He's a cool dude.
I'm here to learn all your secrets.
Meet Jose Bonifacio, 100 years old, and still jumping on his horse every morning.
He's one of the great cowboys, Guanacaste. They're famous for being tough. If you find a centenarian in America, most of the time they're never as sharp as he is. He has a certain charm to him. ¿Cuántas novias? I asked him how many girlfriends he's had. He can't count them.
Maybe that's the secret to being 100.
But it turns out the real reason behind Jose's incredible staying power may not be so sexy.
In America, this would be viewed as a rather unhealthy breakfast. Rice, beans, tortillas.
It's way better for you than you think. This is the whole corn that's been ground up. The average American could eat a cup of beans a day and would add 4 years to their life expectancy. They do it every day for an entire life.
A morning ritual that's washed down with a cup of black coffee.
Over the centuries and the millennia, these people have learned how to make healthy food taste good.
In a nearby town famous for its tortillas, they even built a statue honoring the women who make them.
That's the thing of beauty.
This is why she's famous here.
Yeah, people come from villages around. She'll cook 140 of these a day, and she sells them about 50 cents a piece. They do it all by memory. She's taking the ashes from the wood,
What is she going to do with that?
soak in the corn. This is what makes the corn healthy.
How can eating ash be good?
They don't exactly eat the ash. They use the ash to remove the hull of the corn, to release the niacin.
That niacin is a B vitamin that reduces cholesterol and the risk of heart attacks.
This takes the place of going to the gym right here.
It's hard work that requires a lot of skill.
Why doesn't it come off? Oh my God, look!
I'm laughing at you.
I know, they should.
Turns out the younger generations here aren't picking this up either.
Younger women won't know these recipes. If you notice, the people we interacted with are all 60, 70 years old. As you saw this morning, we drove by fast food restaurants, burgers and fries and sodas. The diet that got people to live to 100 is being completely overtaken by the standard American diet, like a tsunami washing away, and I want to capture it before it's gone.
A recipe for longevity that's kept a 100-year-old cowboy riding tall in the saddle.
He says, I'm poor, but I have money. I'm sad, but I live happy. But in the pursuit of beautiful women, that's what really kills me. So it's basically a big compliment. He loves you.
He does.
Frisky is right.
Tomorrow we're heading to the Blue Zones that's right here in the United States, Loma Linda, California, where a unique community may have just found the Fountain of Youth, and they're really interesting as well. But he's cute. It's cool, right?
That's cool.
Might take away beans. Yeah.